What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? So we back again. Girl, my shirt is wrinkly as ever. Anyway, we don't care because we ain't finna be on here long because we back for another episode review of Married to Medicine season 10, episode 16, reunion part 2. It really ain't nothing happened. They gave us all of the stuff to keep us coming back for part 2 and part 1. That was a heated debate. Everybody and their mama was up in an uproar. Mostly because of Simone, okay, and that whole situation that happened between her and Quad. I do understand. Okay, let's just go over this. Some people were saying that Simone did nothing wrong in that situation by bringing up the tragedy, and saying that basically she was trying to make a point, and this is reality TV, and this is what you're supposed to do. Yes, this is reality TV, right? But that was not part of the reality at that point in time. It was not brought up on camera, and obviously it's something that Quad does not want to talk about. Another point as well with people saying, well, it was in the news or it was in the blog or whatever. Still, Quad has not personally addressed that. And at least I have not seen her personally address that. I've seen maybe one or two blogs talk about it one time about the incident, but I never seen her really personally come out and say something about it. She didn't use it as a storyline, so I didn't understand why it was brought up. Yes, I get that you're trying to make the correlation that regardless of what's been going on or regardless of the status of our relationship, we check in on each other when we're going through hard times. That's all she could have really said. Or she could have just said, when you had a tragedy in your family, we was there for you. Or I called you. That's it. We would have been fine. But to go into detail and to say, that her great niece drowned in her pool. Come on now. That was a little bit much. And to keep on talking about it, when you see the girl, whether or not you believe Quad was acting or, she was being real, she was telling her to stop. And I would have respected her and stopped, okay? Because that is something heavy. That is something triggering, okay? And again, if you still don't want to think about it that way, what about the actual family of the child? Having their tragedy being used, their tragedy, because she was just the niece of Quad. What about the mother? What about the father? What about the siblings, if there are any? That's probably sitting down watching this, and now they're triggered because you brought this up just to prove a point. No, I don't think that was right. And I would never think that is right. I don't care what type of justification. But because Simone could have, it's just like when Simone went on ahead and did the trip to Hilton Head without thinking that it could possibly be a trigger for Jackie and Curtis. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is. That's my thoughts on it. Quad and Jackie had a little conversation. Baby, I'm going to tell you this. Jackie full of shit. Girl, I don't know. I feel like Jackie probably felt like Quad had something to do with that whole situation coming out about her too. Just by her. I don't know. Some people say that Jackie cold, but see, Jackie is older. Old Southern and all that stuff. And I mean, we can't keep making excuses or whatever. But I really do feel like the reaction that you get is the reaction that you're going to get. Okay? Do I really feel like she felt the closeness to Quad? Absolutely not. Do I really feel like she cared whether or not Quad is a friend of hers? Absolutely not. Okay? I feel like she said what she said just to get Quad to, pacify her. She said, now, Quad, when we call you, do you answer the phone? She was like, no. It takes a minute for me to get back. When we text you, do you text me back? I was like, you know what? I'm really bad at texting. I'm so sorry, but I laughed the way Quad did that. Quad is an actress, okay? We just need to understand that. Quad is an actress. So sometimes when people be like, no, I don't believe that, and other people be like, yeah, she being real. I understand the debate and the going back and forth because you really don't know. Because Quad is an actress. But at the end of the day, I think for the most part, for the sake of the show, they will put on a front, just like when they said Jackie and Simone had their issue, and Heavenly kept on putting out there once they made up that it was just a front for the show, that they hadn't really fully, truly made up the way that, it was being proceeded on the show. I feel like that's what's going to happen between Jackie and Simone Quad, because Quad did go over there, talk to Simone. They had a little, hug it out session or something like that, and came to some conclusions and compromises on things or whatever. Do I think it was needed that they needed to talk? Yes, but at the same time, again, I can understand how people can look at it and say that this feels kind of fake because you're doing it on camera. You waited till now to want to do all of this. Understand, I'm not going to argue with anybody because I can see it. I can see all sides of things, right? Moving on from that, they talked about that. I just want to talk about this whole situation with Sweet Tea, Quad, and Heavenly. And I know some people may not agree, but I'm just going to tell it how it is. Some things about Sweet Tea annoys the hell out of me. Some things don't, okay? Some things about Heavenly and Quad annoys the hell out of me, and some things don't, and I find them funny for the majority of the time, right? But I'm going to call it how I see it. Not how you see it, but how I see it. And the way that I see it, I feel like Quad is full of shit. I feel like Heavenly is full of shit. And I feel like Sweet Tea is full of shit as well. Sweet Tea, you have every right to feel the way that you feel about Heavenly coming at you, about your body weight, about your endometriosis. And Heavenly, this is where I had to, you really pissed me off on this part. Because regardless of what was going on, and I can't even remember how it started, but you were going in on that girl. You made her a target. You made the girl a target. The girl didn't even do anything to you even before y'all had y'all little one-on-one where she claimed that, that you was trying to get her drunk just to spill stuff or whatever. You a grown woman, Sweet Tea, and you got yourself drunk. She wasn't pouring alcohol down your throat. You did, okay? And you opened up and you said some things that you probably regret saying, and that's why you went on the defense. And then she went on the attack. That whole talking about her endometriosis and she should have did this and she should have did that. You as a woman and you being friends with two women who are OBGYN, you shouldn't even have been joking about that. You shouldn't even have been bringing that up. Because at the end of the day, anything could happen to you. You are still in that age. You still here. And it's a possibility something could go on with your reproductive organs. I'm not saying that you're trying to have a baby, but there are so many other things that could happen. Okay? With your uterus, with your cervix, with your butt. Okay? With your colon. Anything could happen. While you up here clowning this girl about not knowing about the endometriosis and you trying to get with this man, okay, that's understandable. Like, how you trying to give a baby, but you didn't even know what's going on with your body. But at the same time, I'm so glad that Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone brought it up and said that it can take up to 8 years or so for somebody to realize that something is going on to be diagnosed with endometriosis. And then for black women, it can take even longer. And that was to go on at Heavenly, who kept saying the reason why I said this or whatever, because I was asked about it, and I said that I would have known before. I wouldn't have waited so long. And they just basically said, no matter when you try to check it out, you don't know when you got it, and you don't know when it's going to present, and it takes longer. It's not like if I go check it out right there, right now, I can find out that I got endometriosis. It could be brewing, and it could have been brewing for a long time. For you to talk about something, you would have said something earlier, you would have did something earlier, whatever. That's what Sweet Tea was talking about. Sweet Tea kept asking. She said, well, why do you keep on speaking on me? You get on your social media and all this stuff, and you talk about me and all this, and my endometriosis, and woo, 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 woo. And Heavenly is like, I was asked a question. You don't understand? Can you not understand what I'm saying? I said I was asking a question. I answered you 3 times. I don't know what you're trying to get emotions out of me, but you about to get it. And I'm sitting here like, well, hold on, Dr. Heavenly, why don't you answer the question, though? She asked, why would you keep on talking about her? I've watched some of the Carlo lives, okay, with you and him doing the situation, doing the reviews for the show or whatever. There were people, not too many people were really bringing up questions, and if a question was brought up, you didn't have to answer it. You decided to answer. You chose that question to answer so it can give you leeway to go in. And then you kept going, and you kept going. You was on Twitter, and you kept going, because I follow you. I ain't even gonna lie. I follow you because you follow me. That's it. And so you kept going, and you kept going. And some of the stuff was unprovoked. Some of the stuff, I got it. I see why you responded, but some things was unprovoked. And the nastiness in the way that she came at Sweet Tea when you the one that brought her on the show, it gave that you brought her on the show to humiliate her just so that you could be in the good graces of Quad. That's what it gave. It's like Quad had no idea that y'all was bringing this girl on the show and that you had took place in bringing her in the show on the show, and Quad got pissed off at you. So therefore, since Quad is mad at me, let me go ahead and try to make it up by trying to embarrass the fuck out of this girl. That's what it was given. I don't know if that's the case, but to me, that's what it was given. Okay, because the flip from being cool with Sweet Tea, being okay with her, having no problems with her, to just going in on her, and I mean just going in on her relentlessly, and then having a problem with that the girl want to respond back. It was weird. It's weird, and it's not a good look for you. Okay, like you continue to say, Sweet Tea ain't got nothing to lose, so let me go after her husband. But you got something to lose. You got something to lose. So why continue to make yourself look embarrassing on social media and all this stuff by doing all this extra stuff? Like you said, she ain't got nothing to lose, right? You do. You have a business. You have a reputation. And now people are looking at you funny for a lot of reasons. Okay? A lot more than they have been in the past, you know? Because it's all, half of it is unprovoked. I ain't going to say all of it. Half of it is unprovoked. And you just don't know when to let shit go. And it's disgusting. Okay? Let me get on Quad. Quad, let me tell you this, and I don't care what nobody say. You could say, oh, Sweet Tea on her platform. This ain't her platform. This is their platform, okay? This ain't just her show. It's Simone's. It's Jackie's. It's Heavenly's. It's Mariah's, okay? It's Quad's. It's whoever else. That's who platform it is, okay? It's them as a whole. I don't care if Quad was here first. I don't care what the situation is. But at the end of the day, you can say Quad ain't bothered about Sweet Tea, and you claim that you moved on. Quad is bothered. You're bothered. And I'm going to tell you why. And I don't care what anybody say, because if I have moved on from a man or a person that I said abused the fuck out of me or did these terrible things to me, felt certain ways about me or whatever, I had all these negative things to say. I have moved on. I'm happy in my life or whatever. Their partner, who ain't really saying nothing just yet, who basically was damn near a fan of mine, I ain't gonna be bothered by them. I'm not finna be starting no mess with them. I'm not finna be feeling the way that they on here, because first of all, they ain't had nothing to do with me and my ex-husband. Sweet Tea ain't had nothing to do between you and your ex-husband. So throwing shade and throwing shots at her and making it seem like she don't have a right to feel a way that y'all bringing her up, or that you saying stuff about her or in her business or whatever, asking about what type of clothes she wearing and where she get her clothes, is she cheap or whatever. Why do you care? And you have been talking about her. You have been making fun of her. For somebody that's so over it and moved on or whatever, like she said, Sweet Tea, move on. Quit talking about the girl. But see, we need drama. We need, stuff to happen. We need to, make your storyline look like it's something, because let's be real. I didn't like the way they did Quad, but at the end of the day, Quad ain't really had a storyline in 2-3 seasons. Let's be 100% clear about that. We can take our standship off, we can take our fanship off, and we can just go ahead and look at things for what it is. She ain't had no real storyline for the past couple of seasons or so. They had to force a storyline when they brought her nephew on. No shade. Then they brought her mama on. Didn't nobody care. Didn't nobody care. It was cute, but that ain't what we watch you for. Okay? But, because she wasn't really interacting with the girls like that. So, at the end of the day, you are a little bothered. You do feel a little bit away. You have not completely moved on. And I can understand that that's the reason that you are. Because you had no idea that they was bringing this man back. And I feel like because she can't get at Greg the way that she probably wants to, she going to take it out on Sweet Tea. That's where it is. And I feel some way about the fact that it has not been addressed. The reason why it may look a little funny. No, it's like y'all supporting abusers. Bravo. And I mean, Andy on here too, but that's either, he up embroiled in a whole bunch of stuff. Because I feel like at the end of the day, Even though it was for good ratings or whatever you want to say, and it good for the ratings and the viewers' property, I feel like that was kind of messed up to have two cast members on who had an issue. And it's one thing to have an issue and to go through a divorce. It's another thing to be accused of abuse. And everybody is going around like none of that happened. Like everything is all to the good. I don't care. If anything, that's what Quiet should have been talking about. And that's what Quiet should have been going at his head the whole time. You know, she better than me when she gave that motherfucker a hug. Okay? You know, I wouldn't even want to be around Sweet Tea. Just because. But I ain't going to talk about her. You know, I wouldn't want to be around anything associated with Greg and directly. Okay? But hey, that's neither here. I guess that's just me. And the whole thing about Sweet Tea, you getting pissed off at Heavenly or whatever, because Heavenly said that you said that Greg was controlling and all this stuff, and you trying to lie and say Heavenly didn't say that. See, you need to control your alcohol. I'm not calling you a alcoholic or anything. I'm just saying sometimes when people get drunk, they just open up and just let it flow. And that's exactly what you did. And you tried to sit here and make it seem like you did not tell that lady that Greg was controlling, and they wrote the films. And that's exactly what you did. You said, I can understand some of the stuff that where Quiet was coming from, because like he controlling and all that stuff. Yes, okay. Moving on from that, baby, we don't care about Simone and her kids. Glad that they doing great. Good. Dr. Damon is allergic to milk. That's why he got the Enfamil, okay? You know, the throwback clips, baby, Heavenly was rough, okay? Heavenly had a glow up, all right? Other than that, you know, it is what it is. Did Toya get mentioned about something? I don't even care. The whole situation and the sit down with the men, it was like 2 minutes. And mostly it was about Kima. Okay, we found out that Greg said that he did go out with Phaedra or whatever. He did imply that Phaedra basically was asking him for money, or basically saying that she would want to be with somebody who can provide for her just as much as she can provide for herself, which I don't see a problem with, okay? He couldn't do that. And, you know, they was like, did it go any further than that? He said, in my mind, it would have. I said, wait a minute. The way he said that, I said, you got a wife, so that means you still thinking about that? I said, oh, okay. He tried to clear it up, but it just didn't, you know. The main part of the men's segment, when Greg got pressed by Dr. Damon in the back, because they brought up the fact that Sweet Tea was on her social media trying to say that, you know, Heavenly had said that, you know, Damon cheated on her. You know, she believed Mariah when Mariah had those receipts. She had receipts about Dr. Damon cheating and all that stuff. So you said you believe Mariah about the receipts. So that took me to mean that you think that, or that you saying that Dr. Damon cheated on you. Girl, Dr. Damon was backstage and he looked at Greg and he said, I know you for 10 years. You know me for 10 years. Do you think I'm a cheater? Man, I don't know what you be doing. No, I'm just saying, do you think I'm a cheater? Like, what they gotta... It's a yes or no question. And then here come Curtis. It's yes or no, like you keep trying to skirt around the issue. I said, now hold on. Why y'all getting so mad? But at the end of the day, it is a yes or no question. What is it, Greg? He said no. He was like, my man. I said, hold on. See, men, they start some stuff with each other and they get over it real quick. Because Damon looked like he was about to whoop his ass if he would have said yes. I was like, that's interesting. But the whole thing with Kima and Alicia exhaust me because they're so antiquated in their views. And that's the word that I've been, you know, missing to say. But that's exactly what they are. They're so fucking antiquated in their views. And Alicia sounds so rehearsed when she on that stage, trying to defend her relationship and all of that. And you know, because they kept on asking about whether or not Kima actually do something besides nothing and be a doctor. Because you up here working and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids. What the fuck did he do in the house? Well, I like my man to be a man, and I like this, and I like that, and he does that. Girl, whatever. Something about her irks me so bad. That scene when Heavenly was talking about her sister, because they had asked about the sister and her talking, and she brought up the fact that when that live had happened, and what's her name, Sweet Tea, she told her, she said, you can go to hell with your mama because your mama down in hell or whatever. I said, now, Sweet Tea, that shit wasn't necessary. And that's probably why Dr. Jackie continued to go in on. I mean, Dr. Heavenly. I think I just answered my own question. Either way, that's probably why she kept going in on her, because that was kind of fucked up. No, that was fucked up. And see, that's why I said some of the stuff ain't unprovoked. Some is unprovoked and some ain't. That's why I didn't say all of it. Okay, we gotta be fair. But at the same time, she was like, that helped me get close to my sister because my sister saw that and she reached out to me, and they've been texting and talking ever since, right? So you got that. But then, you know, Heavenly was talking about she's in therapy, and that's why it seems like she's a little bit different, because Andy said you seem a little different or whatever. She was like, I'm in therapy. She don't know how to display emotion. You know, she don't cry in front of people. She don't like when people cry in front of her because of the way that she was raised. And you can hear that she was about to get teary-eyed herself, right? And Dr. Andy, he was like, okay, so we're going to move on from that and take a break. They put the camera on Alicia, and Alicia was just like, I said, why are you looking like that? Like, it's an issue that she getting in her emotions. Like, she's getting her feelings. That irked me. Kima trying to make it seem as if everything that he was saying about, you know, having his nuts cut off, take off or whatever, training a woman or training your spouse or whatever, and, you know, we got we got to take the things back from the women and be heads of the household and be this or be that or whatever. All that sexist bullshit that he was talking just because he from where he from or whatever. No shade. Like the person that, baby, we in America now. This is not how it's gonna go. I'm sorry. He trying to make it seem like it was a joke. None of the shit that you said was joking. It wasn't a joke, okay? I hate when people get caught up in something or get called out on certain things that they do and say, and they be like, oh, no, it ain't for real, it ain't for real. It's a joke, knowing damn well it was, because it's not getting the response that they thought it would. It wasn't no joke. You was dead serious. I don't need to see Alicia or Kima back. They do absolutely nothing for me, okay? And so they bring them men to the front with the women. And at the very end, they was like, Toya said, who that extra chair right there? Quiet, y'all bringing something on here, somebody else on here. Apollo cheating ass coming out there. They was like, what? And then it goes off. That was part 2. Till this day, I still don't understand what's the point of adding Apollo to this. We do not care. He is not a part of Phaedra's storyline. We don't care that she left you in prison or whatever. We don't care. We don't care. I don't understand. Like, 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 in this situation for me. I don't I don't get it. But did y'all see the video of him sitting on that couch with that lady? Mind you, he's married. I mean, he was just hugged up on the couch, and then them text messages, alleged text messages saying, I love you and we gonna have a baby and all this stuff. I said, you're married. This ain't even your wife. And he all up in the ring camera and everything. I said, damn it. Apollo, and you wonder why Phaedra don't want to fuck with you? There it is. But anyway, that was part 2. Y'all put it down in the comments how y'all felt about it. Again, these are my opinions. You can have your separate opinions. I know some people going to be 100% Team Quad. Some people going to be 100% disliking Sweet Tea. Oh, this Quad show. You want Quad show. Girl, anyway, anybody and their mom can come on. Okay? Quad almost got kicked off of her platform, so there's that. Anyway, Dr. Heavenly put it out there that everybody coming back, so. And I hope when they say everybody, that means the main cast, not no Kima and Alicia. Well, I'm dead serious. I do not like them. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week, okay? Peace, y'all.